The Morgan Report with David Morgan.
David Morgan with you with the weekly perspective for the week ending 13 July 2018. Well, today I'm going to go through just one thing rather than go through the financial news. I'm going to just start on something I put on my Twitter feed. If you're not on it, you can find it at Twitter. It's SilverGuru22. And this is a tweet that I put out just a couple days ago, and I will read most of this to you. Our speculative pick involves this, and of course our membership, our paid members know about it. We are the first and really the only one that's talking about this monumental change. It's great to be first and early on a topic of this importance, but then it kind of stagnates, meaning unless you're a member, you're really not aware of this investment opportunity. You may have the opportunity to help and make outsized gains, and I wouldn't want to see you let this opportunity pass you by. We've recommended a buy limit of $1, and we got so much momentum that the stock actually went to $2, and I raised the buy limit to that level. A large investment bank came in and put in $10 million into this project, and they did it about $1.50. Right now, this stock is trading below that level, so you could actually have an opportunity to get into this situation at a lower level than an investment bank. So here is the title of this. This is from National Geographic. Each U.S. family trashes 400 iPhones worth of e-waste a year. And this is almost unbelievable, but it is true. And again, this is something that very few people know about. This company is going to specialize or is specializing in e-waste recovery, and it is probably going to be one of the most lucrative. In fact, it is one of the most lucrative gold mining, I'll put mining in quotations, that you could actually ever invest in. And I am an owner of some stock in this company, so obviously I'm biased, but this is the kind of opportunity you don't see very often. These type of situations come along every 10 or 20 years. So again, each U.S. family trashes about 400 iPhones worth of e-waste each year. Imagine a 176-pound pile of discarded products with a battery or plug in your living room. That's how much e-waste the average American household of 4 throws out every year. Around the world, as incomes rise and prices fall, the yearly e-waste mountain is growing, reaching 44.7 million metric tons in 2016, according to the latest data available. This e-waste mountain is expected to grow another 17% by 2021 to 52.2 million metric tons. It makes it the fastest growing part of the world's domestic waste stream, according to Global E-Waste Monitor 2017. The monitor is a collaborative effort of the United Nations University and International Telecommunications Union. So what they're talking about here is not just TVs and computers and smartphones, but also refrigerators, washing machines, everything else. About 30% of the e-waste in the U.S. gets landfilled, incinerated, recycled informally, exported for dumping, or simply left somewhere. That's the fate of 80% of the world's e-waste in 2016. The recoverable materials include gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and other high-value metals. If all the metals were recovered from 100,000 phones, they'd yield an estimated 5.3 pounds of gold, more than 1,984 pounds of copper, 55 pounds of silver, and more. That's about $250,000 worth of metals, depending on current prices. And again, this company that I've been promoting on the Morgan Report for quite some time has basically is in the process of perfecting the system. The pilot plants are performing. There were some issues, which there always are in business, and they've overcome. The main problem was there was so much copper in the circuit, it was kind of clogging the system, so to speak. Not a technical term, but that problem has been rectified. So now basically the copper comes out ahead of the primary circuit, which takes out your precious metals. And this is, again, something that is a big growth industry, and very few people are aware of it. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll keep this one about 5 minutes. I don't want to go on and on. I think it's an opportunity. And remember, the Morgan Report's available for $50 a month, probably less than some of you spend at a mainstream coffee shop like Starbucks in any given month. And you're getting research like this that you can't find anywhere else. We are one of the top research firms when it comes to the resource sector, which doesn't mean just gold and silver, which of course is our primary focus, but rare earth elements, the energy metals. We just did a special report on vanadium. These battery metals are going to become more and more important as the electric vehicle push continues. China and others are really pushing the electric vehicle. So stay informed, stay up to date, and make money at the same time. And last thing I do want to talk about is something else I put on Twitter, so let me just get to that for momentarily. And that's this. This is from our landing page right here. And certainly you don't have to read this if you have been following us for very long at all. You're probably well aware of it. What I wanted to point out here is this free film that's on this part of the Morgan Report, the About Us page. This Four Horsemen film, it's an oldie but a goodie. I did this several years ago, and there's many in this film. I'm not in it that much, but there's a few clips. But some really great thinkers are in this film. And it basically tells everyone where we are in the global economy and how things are on cycles. Mike Maloney's big on wealth cycles. And we do go through phases in the human experience. And right now we're coming to what's called the end of the age of empire. And there are all kinds of indicators that are right in your face, and this movie points them out to you. And I certainly learned quite a few things the first time I watched the movie, and I've watched it probably 3 or 4 times at this point. So that's for free and for fun for everyone. Again, you can just access it at our About Us page. If you're not on our Twitter feed, consider doing so. We also have a YouTube channel. And of course, most importantly, probably are these podcasts, which basically you should listen to on the weekend or early Monday or whatever. You should try to keep them to about 15 minutes or less. So I will sign out and wish you all a very good weekend.
Stay up to date on everything in the global economy, the currency crisis, cryptocurrencies, and the hard asset sectors such as gold and silver. Sign up for our free weekly perspective updates at themorganreport.com. While you are there, be sure to check out our membership services where you can get expert trading recommendations and read analysis for just $50 per month. The Morgan Report is a world-class publication aimed at helping you secure your financial independence, regardless of the economic outlook. It's the knowledge you need to protect and grow your wealth.